Hi everyone, hope you are doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about one particular mistake that every investor make when they start investing, precisely when they start investing in stock market. Okay, and also when they start investing in any other asset class, they also make this mistake, which is biasness. They just become extremely biased about their own holdings. Okay, especially in the stock market, people get biased about any particular company that they are making profits from. Okay, when they start making profits, they become bullish about that particular company extremely. Okay, and it's so much that they just fail to understand the market dynamics. Okay, see, stock market, it's not about assessing what is happening right now. It's not about that. It's about assessing what is going to happen in the future. It's all about evaluating the future scenario by considering the present dynamics. Okay, so it's very important to estimate what is going to happen next. Okay, so people become extremely biased about the any particular asset class that they are holding. Okay, people who have potential in who have growth potential in real estate, you will see that those very people, they just stay away from real estate. Okay, or I have also seen people who can invest their money into stock market and earn huge amount of profit because they have adequate cash flow, but still they just move away from stock market. Okay, why? Because they are afraid. Okay, they are just afraid to take a risky bet. And it's very important to take risks. Okay, in the long term, it's very important to take calculated risks, precisely. Okay, and and it's a human psychology to to portray ourselves as the best. Okay, in whichever environment we are in, we just always try to showcase our greatness. Okay, and there is nothing wrong with this particular attitude, but people, when they start boosting about themselves, they just consciously or subconsciously, they just fail to reflect their own actions and their own behavior. Okay, and it just happens in every area of human life. So investment, it's not beyond that. Okay, when people become too much bullish about any particular company or any particular asset class, they just fail to assess the future scenario. Okay, and that's why they ultimately end up losing a lot of money. Okay, so I will just talk about my father. He works at ITC, and when I asked him to invest in stock market, he just said that I will only invest my money into ITC because I work for this particular company. It's a blue chip stock. It's a large cap. Okay, it's one of the biggest firms that are operating in India. So I'm very much bullish about this particular company. So he invested a decent amount of money. Uh, he invested in bulk, and when ITC was trading roughly at around 500 rupees. Okay, so I just asked him to to just sell off significant proportion of his holding and book his profits, but he said that no, I won't do that because it is going to go up. Okay, he was foolish about that particular stock, but the fact is, ITC, it's a good stock. It's a large cap firm. Okay, it's very big, but the fact being, the largeness of ITC, its scalability is not that high. Okay, you can't just it's very difficult to enlarge uh, any particular blue chip firm because these are actually very big. These are already big enough. Okay, so the scalability of a mid cap or a small cap firm tends to be higher than any large cap firm. Okay, it's simple market dynamics. Okay, so ITC, he's getting roughly 7% return, my father, but he's still not willing to book his profits. Okay, so it's not only about him. Plenty of people do this particular mistake. Okay, they just stay stuck being greedy, or hoping that they are going to get huge returns. Okay, they just stay stuck with any particular company, and ultimately they end up losing growth opportunities. Okay, I'm not recommending you to sell off ITC if you have that particular stock in your in your portfolio. But the thing is, it's very important to prepare your hypothesis. Okay, it's very important to do a bit of research. If you are, assessing any particular firm that you are holding, it's not growing, or if you see that it's a multi-bagger option, it's entirely up to you. Okay, but uh, but stay stuck with your own hypothesis. Okay, and apart from that, it's very important to, especially when you can make money, just book your profits. Okay, it's very important. The idea is not to, boost any particular company. Okay, the idea is not to facilitate the growth of any particular stock. Okay, it's about making money for yourself. Okay, that is a mistake that every individual investor do when they get entered into stock market for the first time. Okay, it's very common mistake. Okay, everyone does it. Okay, and see, it's important that even if you are getting huge returns from any particular stock, it's very important to, you know uh, to book your profits periodically. Okay, if you are getting more than 100% returns, or maybe 200% returns, or maybe 500%, or even more, okay, it's very important to sell off uh, a significant proportion of it and book your profits. How you can book your profits? You can just, sell off 25 to 30% of your stock holding in any particular company, and then just try to, channelize that money into other companies with huge growth potential. Okay, it's entirely up to you. See, I'm not saying that if you are making money, you just sell off, each and every stock, 25% of each and every stock that you are holding right now. It's not that. I'm not recommending you anything. Okay, if you are, gaining more than 100%, or maybe you are satisfied with the amount of money that you are making. Okay, uh, and if you were saying that the scalability of that particular company, it's not that big, or maybe it's a risky bet. If you have invested your money into any particular small cap or mid cap firm, it's very important to, move your money. Okay, into safe assets periodically, or into the assets that have huge potential of growth. Okay, that have more growth potential than the particular stock that you are holding right now. Okay, it's very important. I'm not asking you to sell off your entire stock holding. Okay, but, sell at least 25% of it, or 30% of it. Okay, and I'm not asking you to entirely escape the stock market. Okay, you just channelize your money into sectors from where you can earn more money. Okay, it's it's like you are using your own money to make more money. Okay, so that is why it's very important. Okay, periodically, it's very very crucial to earn and, book your profits. It's very important. When people fail to, book their profits periodically, being biased about their stock holding, or, you know any particular asset class. Okay, they just fail to strengthen their portfolio. Okay, it's very important to, concrete your own portfolio. Okay, and they just lose, huge opportunities to make money in the long term. So it's a mistake. It's a general mistake. All people make that. Okay, so it's very important to educate ourselves, and, you know do our research, and prepare our own hypothesis, and just book your profits if you were making huge returns. Okay, periodically, it's very crucial to book your profits. Okay.